I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be right.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's, actually I don't know what day it is. Hold on. January 5th. It's January 5th. I'm a little late making this video, but that's because my husband was home and I was trying to spend quality time with him before he had to go back to work. So he left this morning, which is why we're sitting here, but I wanted to show you things. So first off, I'm gonna send you to Asheville because yesterday Brenton and I went to Asheville. We went and got breakfast. Then we went to Barnes & Noble because there was a book I wanted to get that I'm about to show you. And then we went and got boba. And that was like a 2023 beginning of the year book buying trip situation. Some of the books that I bought yesterday I'm not going to show you because they're just fiction reading books. But some of the books I am going to show you because they are part of my January reading.
When we wake,
so,
hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do.
Baymax. Very good. Very good. It's supposed to change colors. Mine is. I'm sure yours does too. Peach popping was a great choice. So I got the mango sunrise lemonade, and did you get the blueberry or the passion?
It's passion and lychee.
Brenton got the passion fruit lemonade and the lychee boba. So good. It's really warm here today. It's like what, 60 something? So we decided to go with lemonade instead of milk tea. Anyways, we're about to leave Asheville and head back home, and I'll see you guys there. Bye. So today we're doing a 2023 reset. Now this is like a personal reset, not like a house reset. Obviously I already posted that video, but I've got a lot going on here. Okay, so for my planner this year, I have two. I have a physical planner that my dog spilt tea on this morning. I'm still gonna try to use it, but I don't know if it's gonna be possible because a lot of the pages are stuck together. But I also have a digital planner that I'm working on. I started working on it this morning because obviously the planner I was going to use is now soaked in tea. Yay. 2023 is starting out great. Anyways, so I'm looking for a day planner, like a daily planner, a habit tracker, a budget sheet, but like a simple one, and like a monthly calendar, and there's probably something else that, oh, like a savings tracker, that kind of thing. So I'm looking for those single on Etsy, and then I'm gonna compile them into my own planner because I don't like the ones that are like pre-made. Like a lot of them are, there's too much or there's too little or they're not the way I like them. So I'm trying to find ones like a day planner that I really like, that I can put in a file with a habit tracker that I really like, etc., etc. So that's what I'm doing for this, and once I get that figured out and put it together, I will show it to you guys. But for now, I'm just using one that I found on Etsy for like $2, and it's not great, so I'm not going to show it to you, but it's just something to keep my mind straight until I can get what I really want on there. So that's my planner situation. So I think we're going to start with my journals next. I just wanted to show you guys the journals I'm going to be using this year. I really want to start journaling in the morning and at night. So I have this journal, which I've been doing. This is the 3rd year I've done it. It just asks you like a question a day, and it's dated, and it's just really short, easy to do. I usually do it at night before I go to bed. They also have a version of this that is Q&A for the soul, and I'm going to be getting that one to do in the morning, but it just hasn't arrived yet. Brenton got me this for Christmas, which is the Better Everyday planner, and it's got daily prompts, like what is the most common negative thought you have about yourself, what would the positive version of it be, what are your love languages, what makes you feel unloved, that kind of stuff. And you just fill it every day, and you can do this for 1 year, or you can do it for 2 or 3 or however many you can fit in, I guess. I've been labeling my years because my answers are pretty short. And then I got this, which is a burn after writing book. Actually, I already started writing in this one because it is the 5th, so I've already started writing in all of these. But it's just got prompts, like, let's be honest, let's pretend there's something under the mask. Is there? Who are you? And then you fill it out, and then once you get the whole book filled in, you burn it. And there's like an agreement at the beginning, like a contract type situation where you like agree to burn it once you're done. You like, see? And you sign it, and then when you're done, you burn it, which I'm kind of excited about. But it is really pretty. But I'm burning it because I signed the agreement. And then the last journal that I have to show you is just a plain lined journal. One of my goals this year is to fill an entire journal. And I thought I'd start small because I'm not the kind of person who journals very often. Usually I journal like every couple of months, and I never fill a journal. So I started with a small one, and I'm going to try to journal at least once a week. And I probably won't fill up a whole page each time. I'm also going to write my goals that I want to accomplish in 2023, my habits, my words for the year, that kind of stuff. I'm going to write all that in here as well at the beginning. That way I have it to like reference back to. And sometimes I feel like physically writing things out is like powerful. So I'm going to do that. But I just love the cover. Is this not the cutest journal? I found this at Home Goods. It's by the brand Seedlings. And you can get this at www.shopseedlings.com. Nice. This is not sponsored, by the way. So those are my journals. I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna do good this year. So next, I wanted to go over my words of the year. So I chose 3 words this year that I want to like work towards. And the first and the most important is mindfulness. So I really want to be more mindful of every aspect of my life. I want to be more mindful of what I'm eating. I want to be more mindful of how I spend my time and who I spend it with. I want to be more mindful of like physical activity and spending and what I'm keeping around me, like what I choose to keep in my space. I just want to be mindful overall. I feel like in the past I haven't been very mindful. I just kind of, you know, like walk through life without really thinking and being intentional. And so I really want to be mindful and intentional of my choices moving forward. So, sorry, I ate breakfast and I'm still digesting. So if it sounds like I'm burping, I probably am. But I just want to be more mindful this year. The second is health. I really want to prioritize my health this year. I want to be more active, like physically, not necessarily working out, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to work out. I'm not going to, but like going for walks, riding a bike, rollerblading, that kind of stuff. Like just using my body in a way that is beneficial to it. I want to be intentional about what I'm putting into my body. I want to be intentional about how I'm treating my body, that kind of jazz. So health is my second word. And then my third word that I really want to focus on this year is rest. This is something that I don't prioritize a lot. This is something I struggle with. I have health issues and I tend to want to combat them by overdoing it. And so I don't prioritize rest enough. I don't take a rest and just be still and like listen to my body. I tend to do the opposite. So like the last couple of days, Brenton's actually been kind of irritated with me because he's been wanting me to rest and like take naps when I feel like I need to and stretch if I feel like I need to and that kind of stuff. And I just haven't been. I've just been like plowing through because I'm like, I can do this. I don't need to listen to my body. I'm not weak. Like I feel like if I need to take breaks when other people wouldn't need to take breaks, it makes me weak. And I don't like feeling like that. So I tend to just plow through instead of listening to my body. When in reality, if I would just listen to my body, I could probably get a lot more done and be a lot more productive. But instead, I just do everything at like 20%. And I'd like to get up to at least like 80%. So rest is really important to do that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And one of the ways that I'm going to do that is I'm going to start reading. So I've got some books here that I'm going to show you. Now, I do have a book that I am reading currently. It's on my Nook. It's not a physical copy. Let me pull it up. So for January, I've picked out 8 books that I would like to read. Realistically, I'm not going to read all those, but I would like to. So the first book I'll be reading, that is a fiction book, is The Whispering House. And I actually started this book last year before Christmas, but at Christmas I decided to read holiday books. So this book I'm going to be finishing as the first book for 2023. This is like a gothic mystery and it's pretty interesting. So I'll let you guys know how that turns out. It's by Elizabeth Brooks. And then I'm going to read Murder at the Mayfair Hotel by C.J. Archer. C.J. Archer has some really good books. And then this book by Liz Braswell, As Old as Time. This is just like a twist on Beauty and the Beast. And Liz Braswell has a whole series of these. So she's got like Aladdin, Mulan, Mermaid, Ariel, Sleeping Beauty, all that jazz. So she's got different versions of these twisted tales. And then the last fiction book I want to read is The Couple Next Door. One of my friends actually got me these 2 for Christmas. So I want to read these. I'll probably read this one last because I have a couple more of these that I'll start in February. So this will probably be the 3rd one I read. But it's just a short little read. And I think I'm going to like it. It's like a suspense thriller type situation, I think. But yeah. And then for nonfiction, I want to read at least 2 nonfiction books a month. But I am going to set bigger goals for myself because I feel like it's better to reach for more and fail than reach for less, you know? So I want to have faith in myself that I can, but not going to beat myself up if I can't. The first nonfiction book I'm reading this year is this, and it's actually a book I'm being paid to review. Not on here. I'm being paid to review it on a review site. But I don't really like it that much. I wasn't going to finish reading it. I was going to write them and be like, hey, I don't like this book. I don't want to read it. But Brenton told me that they probably want reviews from people like me. So we'll see. The concept of the book is good. And the point, like what they're trying to get across, I think is a good point to make. But I just don't really like the way they're doing it. But I'm going to finish it, do a review, and then donate it and hopefully never see it again. The next book, and the one I'm really excited about, is Atomic Habits by James Clear. Brenton got me this for Christmas. This is a book I've been wanting for a while, and I just haven't bought it for myself yet because I had it on my Christmas list and I was waiting to see if anybody got it for me. But this is basically just like a self-improvement, self-help book that helps you like build good habits, break bad habits, and I think it uses like psychology or something to do that. Evidence-based self-improvement strategies. I've heard a lot of good things. The girl at Barnes & Noble, when she saw that I had it, she was like, that's a great book. So a YouTuber that I watch, Ashlyn Eaton, actually recommended this book. It's the little book of Huga, and it's Danish Secrets to Happy Living. I've heard a lot of good things about this book too. It's by Mike Wiking, and he's also got another book called like The Little Book of something else. But heard really good things, and I'm really trying to bring like joy and calmness and coziness to my house, and I've been told this is the way to go. So I'm going to be reading that one. This might be one of those that I keep. I don't keep a lot of books. I usually donate them, or I just buy them on my Nook for clutter reasons. But this might be one that I end up keeping. And then this book, Normal Sucks, by Jonathan Mooney. How to Live, Learn, and Thrive Outside the Lines. And I've heard from the people that I know that have read it, I've heard it's pretty good. So, you know, here's hoping. But those are the 4 nonfiction books that I'd like to read. I don't think I'm going to finish them all this month. I probably will make it through these 2, and then these 2 I'll start in February. But I'm setting my goals high this year. Usually I set them very low, as in non-existent, and I don't achieve anything because I wasn't working towards anything. So we're changing that. I have sat down and I have planned everything for this, not everything, but a lot of things. So I wrote out all the nonfiction books I want to read. There are 24 of them. I would like to finish them this year. And I'll be sharing, like, probably in my monthly, in one vlog a month, I'll be sharing which ones I've read, which ones I liked, that kind of stuff, just to update you guys. And then I've got 36 nonfiction books that I want to read this year. I was going to do 52, but I was like, that's a lot. And knowing me, I probably won't get to 52 because I'll probably have like whole weeks where I don't do anything. So 36 it is. And then I've got my goals for the year, my habits for the year, and a monthly checklist, which is something I want to use to plan my months. So for 2023, I would like to declutter 1,000 things. I've calculated, and I think I'm going to declutter about 3 things a day. So I've decluttered 15 things so far this year. I want to lose 20 pounds of body fat, not body weight. Mostly, that was just like a numerical goal for me, but mostly I just want to fit into a very specific pair of jeans that I have. And that is a realistic goal, and I don't know how much weight I need to lose to do that. So I'm just overestimating just in case. I would like to finish 3 of my Adobe courses. I'm studying Adobe, like the Adobe Creative Suite. I'm taking classes on those. I would like to work out 3 to 4 times a week, like actual workouts, not just movement. Try 5 new things this year. I'd like to learn to sew, upload 1 video a week, learn to watercolor paint, learn to do the splits. That's a big one I've been wanting to do for a while. Learn to rollerblade. I technically already know how to rollerblade. I'm just not very good at it, so I want to like get better, you know. I want to read 36 fiction books and at least 12 nonfiction books. I did write 24 down, but I want to read at least 12. I would like to save $2,000 for emergencies to go into our emergency fund, and $10,000 for general savings. To do that, I'm gonna have to find a way to make money, so that one may be something that we don't accomplish. I'd like to pay off 2 credit cards, start my Etsy shop. I want to sell printables, and possibly stuff that I sew once I learn how to sew. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'd like to finish 1 journal, which is this one, and then get 50 subscribers on YouTube, learn Italian, or do Duolingo daily, which I've currently failed at. I would like to start waking up at 7, which I've actually been really good about lately. I did not today because we were up like packing for Brenton because he had to leave early this morning. And then we woke up early, so I slept until like 9, but I have been getting up at 7. I'd like to finish 12 jigsaw puzzles. I have no cat now, so I can do puzzles again. I'd like to set the tone for our home, which is where this comes in. I want my house to be like warm and welcoming and cozy, and I want it to feel like home and somewhere people feel like they're at home. So that's kind of my goal. And then stop impulse shopping. That's a big one. That one probably not gonna make, but I want to at least improve. I'm a bad impulse shopper, which I'm sure you guys know. Then I have 14 habits that I would like to adopt in 2023. I started out with 10 and then I just kept adding them, so now I have 14. So for the first habit I would like to adapt is 1 screen-free hour in the morning. When I first wake up, I don't want to look at my phone or the TV or anything like that for an entire hour. So that'll give me time to like read, go for a walk, eat breakfast, that kind of jazz before I start looking at screens. I would like to drink 80 ounces of H2O a day, which is 2 of these. And I've been really good about this lately. There are a lot of days where I don't make it, but I've been pretty good. I would like to stretch in the morning when I wake up and before I go to bed at night. I want to journal in the morning when I wake up and before I go to bed at night. I want to go on a daily walk that's at least 15 minutes. I would like to read for 30 minutes in the morning of a nonfiction book and then 30 minutes at night of a fiction book. Knowing me, I'll probably read more than that at night, but at least 30, that's my goal. I want 30 minutes of movement, not necessarily working out, but just moving, going for a walk, dancing around my house, playing with Winnie, you know, rollerblading, going on a bike ride, that kind of stuff. Just getting my body moving so that I'm not as sedentary. I would like to drink a hot tea a day. I've recently got into drinking hot tea. I'm really here for it, but I'm not consistent with it. So I'd like to drink at least 1 hot tea a day. I would like to spend 1 hour a day working on my Etsy shop. I would like to have my Etsy shop up and running by April. So yeah, wish me luck. I would like to spend 10 minutes outside every day. I don't go outside a lot, mostly because I don't like the sun. The sun's great. I love the natural lighting, but I burn easily, so I try to avoid going out. But I have vitamin deficiency really bad, so I really need to go outside more. A daily 10-minute cleanup. Keeping my house tidy is one of the biggest issues I have. I tend to just pile things places, and decluttering has really helped with this. I've decluttered a crap ton over the last year, but I just would like to get better about putting stuff away instead of just like leaving it in piles everywhere. And then shine my sink before bed, which is basically just unloading the dishwasher, loading the dishwasher, getting all the dishes out of the sink, cleaning the sink before I go to bed. That way when I wake up in the morning, the dishes are clean, the sink is clean, I can breathe a little, you know? You don't wake up and immediately have something that you have to do. I would like to declutter 3 things daily, which goes along with my goal of decluttering 1,000 things a year. And then one really big one I really want to work on is eating fruits and veggies every day. I would like to get 3 servings of vegetables and 2 servings of fruit a day. I have many days where I don't eat any produce at all, which, as you know, is a problem. I really want to work on eating more produce.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I belong to you. I belong to you.